Everybody knows that I am a strong advocate for patients. I'm a strong advocate for disabled veterans. I'm a strong advocate for the Crohn's Colitis Foundation. I'm a Crohn's patient myself. I'm also a disabled veteran. So, helping these groups of people are very important to me. I wanted to take a moment to discuss a critical $1.5 billion medical research program funded by the Department of Defense that's being cut by 57%. That really does a lot to hinder research into diseases like Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. But it means more. As a matter of fact, all of this means more, not just to veterans, not just to people in the military, but it means more to you as well. So, why is this connected to everybody in this country? There's a lot of information that they know about veterans. For me, I've been in the Department of Defense in some way, shape, or form since the 70s. I was born into a Navy family. They know everything about me. They have information on me from when I was a baby, from when I was a child, from before I commissioned into the Army, after I left, and today. That's a lot of information, and that really helps scientists who are researching and trying to learn how to prevent diseases like Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis from happening to other people. There's a lot we don't know, but what we do know is that it likely has happened to many of us. There are many veterans with IBD due to the burn pits as well as other diseases. This was an environmental event that happened, and suddenly many of us started coming down with various autoimmune diseases. There's a lot they can learn because they do have my information, my DNA, my blood work, my health profile from before I had Crohn's disease, from before I went to Afghanistan. They also have it afterwards. That's a tremendous amount of information. So these kinds of programs aren't just helping veterans. It isn't just helping active duty military members. It's helping everybody. It's helping you. It's not just for Crohn's and colitis either. There are other diseases that are being researched. There's more they can learn about these various autoimmune diseases and why we have so many people having these autoimmune responses now. Autoimmune diseases are on the rise. We need to find out more about this. What better group to study than veterans? And of course, it goes beyond just this particular program. When you're giving health care to veterans, I don't even really want to say it that way. When veterans have the health care they were promised, when we get the benefits that we earned, it doesn't just benefit us, it benefits everybody. So, first, when it comes to veterans who are continually becoming ill to various diseases, various problems, a lot of it started with toxic exposure, burn pits, things that happen in the military. We can see patterns if we're all getting care at Veterans Affairs. That's why I go. It's very important for me to make sure that I'm going to Veterans Affairs so I can be counted in the numbers, so that my particular disease can be studied, so that I can be just one person they look at in a group, in a sea of many veterans around this country who are all dealing with various illnesses, likely due to burn pits or other things. And when they can study me, that person that they've known, that they have data on from the 70s forward, that really does a lot to help other people. So that if your child is diagnosed with Crohn's disease in the future, maybe, just maybe, we'll have a cure thanks to those kinds of research programs. Maybe we can learn how to prevent it entirely, and your grandchildren will never, ever have to deal with a disease like Crohn's disease or any of the other things that are, these diseases that people are getting. So I am asking, call if you have Crohn's disease, if you know somebody with Crohn's disease, call the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, go to their website, volunteer to be an advocate. We really need to get this program to stay. We need this research to happen. And please remember, call your representatives and make sure that veterans' benefits are not being cut, because it's not just about us. It's about everybody. And when we can get all the veterans at Veterans Affairs getting this medical care where they can start putting together numbers, noticing patterns, doing research, using all this great knowledge they have on veterans to put together a profile and find some ways to find these new cures, to find some way to prevent these diseases, That benefits every single person in the country, not just veterans, not just military. So please call your representative, go to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation website, and help us out. We need these programs.